name is Cailin Koy, and I run my own internet marketing business where I create websites and consult others in internet marketing and social media. I've also just published a book on internet marketing entitled Go From Blog to Brand in 30 Days. I chose to major in retailing and consumer science because the philosophies behind attracting customers and cultivating a brand image have always fascinated me. As I watch commercials and shop in stores, I find myself constantly wondering about the thoughts and strategies that went into product placement, advertising choices, and strategic alliances that the companies made. Majoring in retailing and consumer science was the best choice I made in school because I've yet to find a business where its lessons weren't valuable. Opportunities outside of retail are a mass once you realize that everything is a product and everything has a market to be fed. I found that opportunities in merchandising, marketing, advertising, logistics, and more were all relevant paths to take after I left school armed with my degree. My business's core philosophy that virtual marketers need to approach their businesses with the same consideration given by huge brands like Target and Google is based in what I learned in retailing and consumer science. As I've grown my business and taken each new step in building its value, I've returned each time to the merchandising principles I learned at University of Houston. I even did a research study in my senior year about my first blog that would function as the basis for how I would monetize my site. So you could say that U of H helped get my first business off the ground. When you work for yourself, pay works a bit differently, and budgeting is a must, as ups and downs definitely hit closer to home than they would with a traditional salaried position. Consequently, big upswings like the sale of a website, a large consulting contract, or initial returns on book sales must be invested and saved carefully. I've learned to deal with this by breaking down what each portion of my business needs each week to survive and thrive. Working off those goals helps me budget my money wisely. I absolutely love my job, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I somehow always knew I'd end up working for myself, but it definitely takes ingenuity and internal drive to keep it going and become self-sustaining. When people think of me, I want them to think internet marketing powerhouse. I try to bring a fire and energy to all my client interactions, and the point of that is to show them what got me here. I don't believe you can be truly successful without a positive mental attitude. And I want those I mentor to know that that's what made my website successful, not the latest search engine optimization trick. Now that the authorship side of my career is emerging, I'd like to become the Ken Blanchard of internet marketing books. A hefty goal, I know, but I love his style. His work is simple to understand, positive, relatable, and most importantly, it works. Applying business principles to building websites is absolutely what the virtual market needs. And my intention is to fill that gap. Absorb as much information as possible, respect and attempt to learn from the experience of your professors. Say yes to every opportunity you can, and don't put your knowledge in a box. What you learn in this degree translates to every business in the world. Cherish this experience, and remember that everything you do here builds your resume. Every job that I've ever gotten has been based at least somewhat in part on what I did at the University of Houston. It's fun, educational, and amazing resume fodder.